YouTube. So today I'm talking about books. I watched Christina's video again a day or two ago, and it reminded me of all the books on my shelf that I bought that I haven't read. So I'm going to kind of do just a little run through of all of these awesome books that I have on my shelf that I still haven't read. I'm going to link the original video below so that you can see where I got this, and here we go. So I have 3 or 4 books that I don't have like right here with me that my husband got me for my birthday last year from a really awesome bookstore in town that I still haven't read. He got me The Leaves of Grass by Whitman and The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes. And then I got this really big, complete illustrated works of Lewis Carroll, like Alice in Wonderland, Through the Looking Glass, and then I also got Great Tales of Horror by H.P. Lovecraft. So I got all these awesome old books that I still haven't read. I've read a couple of stories in the H.P. Lovecraft and the Alice in Wonderland stuff, but I still haven't finished any of them. Along with that, I went ahead and grabbed one of them. This is the Robert Stevenson Treasure Island. It's got a whole bunch of stories in here, and I haven't even started looking at this one. Another book that he got me a really long time ago was this awesome, complete, like, Jane Austen thing. It's got the seven novels, and I read Sense and Sensibility, and that's it. I actually have never read Pride and Prejudice. I know, don't shoot me. And then obviously watching the Lizzie Bennet Diaries, I was like, okay, Sherry, you need to go back and read this book. This will make a lot more sense. And so that's on my list. I started it. I actually downloaded it on my phone so I could read it anywhere. So hopefully I'll finish that soon, and then maybe I'll want to keep reading these. Then I have a stack of novels that I've gotten at like used bookstores, or our local Hastings went out of business. And so I got a bunch of books there really cheap. And so I still haven't read them, but I'm gonna go through them and maybe it'll make me want to read them some more. The first one is Echo by Block. It's a little fantasy novel about this girl who, when she's a teenager, she meets a boy that has angel wings, and it sounds pretty interesting. Apparently, like, he says that he can't be with her right then or something, and she waits for years, and so that sounds kind of cool. I really like that it's just like, seems like the story's pretty normal. Oh, but this guy has wings. No big. So that should be really interesting, and it's really small, so you would think I'd be able to read that. So I need to put that in my purse or something, maybe. The next one is The Timekeeper by Mitch Albom. I don't know how you say that. And it's his latest book, and I really love him. I love his writing. I just haven't had a chance to read it. And so this one is about this man who measures time, becomes Father Time, and he's punished for trying to measure God's gift, and so he's sent to this cave. And that's really all I know, but it sounds pretty interesting. So it's another short one that I should be reading. And none of these have the sleeves. I don't keep them. I don't like them. And then this Cum Laude is by the author of Gossip Girl, and it's just like one of those coming of age, college isn't what you think it is kind of things. So that's kind of a, throwback to my teen years. I don't know when I'll ever get to read that, but it was one of those ones that was really on sale. Then this one is The Adults, and it is about this young woman who, is like struggling growing up in like suburbia and stuff, and she has this really weird relationship with an adult, and it's this Alison Espish. It's her first novel, and apparently it's supposed to be really good, and like it blurs the line between child and adult. It's like, when you're at that age where it's like, which one are you? So I'll try to get to that one. The next one is History of a Pleasure Seeker, and it's about this guy called Piet who is like, he just loves trying to find things that give him pleasure, and he's really has a gift for finding them, and he ends up in this like glittery world that's not really, something he was born into, and he learns all these secrets about it. And so the cover is freaking beautiful. I hope that the book is awesome. Then this one is The Wedding Girl. It's kind of weird. It's by Sophia Kinsella, the woman who did all the Shopaholic stuff, but it's written as Madeline Wickham. So if you look it up, that's the author's name. I don't know why people do that, because the cover says the author of writing as, so it's not like you're hiding who you are. I don't know. Really weird. The last one on my list is Three Willows by the author of the Traveling Pants series. And this is supposed to be like a spin-off where it's three girls from the same high school, but I guess they're probably younger. It's the same high school that the original four went to, and so it's about these three girls. And I bought it going, oh, that's the same author. Maybe it's like, you know, Three Willows, like, I don't know. I guess I was thinking it was like their kids or something. And so it's a spin-off. Like, I don't know if they're related or if they are going to come in contact with the same people or what. So I'm trying not to have high hopes for this one. So those are my books. I've got a lot of reading to do. I actually don't get to read that much anymore. I spend a lot of my free time writing or doing things with my husband. I used to read constantly. Like when you're in junior high and high school and you read for school, maybe most people don't like to read, but I read all the time. I would be sitting, hanging out with my friends, and I'd be reading a book, and they're like, hey, let's go do something, and I'm like, no, I'm good, or okay, I'll go, but then we'd go to the park or go to a party, and I would be sitting there reading. I didn't care. I really like to read. And so it wasn't until, I don't know, like my second year of college that I really ran out of time with all the studying, and then I got married that same year, and who has time whenever you're, you know, running a house and trying to, you know, start your adult life and all of that stuff. So I probably read less than half of the books that I used to read, and that makes me really sad, even just thinking about it. So my goal is maybe, let's say in a year, everything that I've just shown you will be done. So next year, day after my birthday, don't hold me to this because I will forget. But yeah, I'm going to try to read some of these books. So if you want to look at Christina's video, it'll be below. Feel free to comment on any of these books if you've read them. Let me know what you think. If you want to make a response with books that you have hanging on your shelf, that would be awesome. So I hope you have a great day. Bye.